Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday. Almost done with July. Isn't that crazy? Wow. So we're in for another hot day today, and I got a lot of growth on my zucchini plants, so I'll show you those later this week. But just heading to do a bunch of Zoom meetings and just get through this thing called life. We had a coronavirus case at our local circuit court. So that was on the news this morning, and it's just like, it's everywhere. So be safe, wash your hands. If you don't have to be out, don't. Use your own guidance and judgment. And just, try to make the best out of this, because you can, and be safe while doing it. So take care. Have a great day. It's such a lovely, cool morning. It's been raining this morning and it's like 73 degrees and it's just lovely, it's quiet, it's still. Hope you're able to get out this morning and enjoy this weather. Cree and I got a nice walk in. Looking forward to a great day at work. And looking forward to finding something to do. It's going to rain, 50% chance of rain tomorrow, so I don't think we're going to the lake, but it's still a great weekend to make something awesome happen. Good morning. I was writing down my to-do list for the weekend. I'm like, well, let me just park at the park. I got on the side of town a little earlier this morning, but just following through some things, my budget, some flowers I wanted to plant in this beautiful pot I have out front of my house. Plant pansies in it, so they're like done for the summer. You know how pansies are. They're good and hardy, but once heat hit them, that's a wrap. And Cheyenne suggested I plant tomatoes there, and this morning I'm just like, maybe I should have planted tomatoes there, because they'll thrive right here. I don't know if I want a tomato plant in the front of my house, but hey, space is a garden, so I might consider that next year. But yeah, just we were talking about this morning how important it is for people to vote, and how you need to kind of gauge like when you can apply for your mail-in ballot and get it mailed back in order to count for the election. So don't let anyone convince you that your vote does not matter, and don't let anyone convince you that it's a scheme. And you need to be safe, and you can vote. Just apply for your ballot. Look up your state and see what's the best way to go about doing that, because it is a reality, and this is 2020, and you should have an option for online voting, but mail-in ballots, especially during a pandemic. So keep that in mind, and this is a good time to get people registered that are. And look, I tell people in Virginia, if you are a felon, you can have your rights restored to vote. And I believe it was a non-violent felon. So, it's so many barriers that prevented people from voting. But now those things are being taken away. So we need to make sure the education's out there. Young people out here protesting, they're engaged, they want to fight, they want to advocate, they want to, they're activists. And so we should give them that information, let them know that these are the ways that you can help with this election and every election, because everybody votes matters. So have a great day. It's Friday. Take care. Hey. Nice sunny day. It's a little cooler though, thank goodness. But it is still like 85 degrees, and man, it's about to downpour. And I forgot I had stuff in the car to go to the post office, and now I'm like, I gotta get it out today. So, hey. So I didn't think through a lot of things we're doing today, and my husband was like, went to Dollar Tree. I just need to get like two things. It's like a $1. It's not a big investment. And my husband said, "Oh my God, do you want to leave and come back? I'm like, no, just get in line. It's a Dollar Tree. And he said, the line is to the back of the store. And that's when you notice they have the 6-foot thing. I said, oh, they'll open up another line soon. But you're just thinking, like, why are there so many people in this store? And it hit me like, oh, today is the 1st of the month, August 1st. Like, you knew it, but just like August 1st has no meaning to me. My mind was like, August 2nd is my dad's birthday. That's all I'm worried about. So I'm just like, oh my goodness. And we just, waited patiently. And then finally they called up 2 more cashiers. And the line moved pretty quickly. But I say all that to say, a lot of people had like their entire family in the store. Now, of course, you can't leave your kids in a car. But I mean, some are of age. You can leave the car running with the air conditioning on, and you just run into a Dollar Tree. Like, why would you expose your entire family to possibly picking up the virus? Because you need a couple of things. Now, baby, yeah, I totally get it. Little kids, totally get it. But it's like some of these kids, you'd be like, you could have totally sat in the car. I don't know. It's my personal preference of safety. Because like when I had my granddaughter, like we only go to places that aren't jam-packed. Like community market is open. It's a market. It's outdoors. I wouldn't dare take her to like Dollar Tree. But yeah, we're just chilling today. It's been a long week. You know, you work all week during a pandemic, and then you try to have some kind of normalcy, which there is none. I told one of my friends, I'm just like, yeah, I just want to give my ears a break from a mask and just give myself a break from washing my hands so much. But, it is what it is. It's better safe than sorry. But yeah, I just want to relax this weekend. My dad's birthday's tomorrow, so excited. What a blessing. Healthy, full of life and vigor. Get to celebrate him tomorrow. So of course we're not doing anything, we used to do. Big old birthday dinner and cake and whole family together. So it's getting creative. Do some pictures and things. And I guess he's going to, I believe my sister said my parents are going out to dinner tomorrow. So it kind of makes that, kind of narrows down like, okay, they're going to dinner. We'll do something for them. So you definitely get creative during this pandemic, because if not, you're just going to be like thinking you can't leave the house ever. So we were planning to go to the lake today, and my husband was like, oh, it's going to rain up there. But in a way, I'm just like, do you really care if it rains? And now I'm just like, I'm fine. Fishing in the rain, I think that'll probably be therapeutic. Something new. You still get to, I told him last weekend, like hearing the sound of water and putting your feet in some sand, it's just like, oh, this is nice. We're 2 hours away from the house, and you still like feel like you're able to get away. Not feeling like you just have to be home during the weekend. It's like something you actually wanted to do. And it mimicked a little bit of what you would have done on the summer vacation. So that was, very pleasant. So yeah, it's like 2:17 here, and it's not raining yet. But, who knows. But have a great day. Hope you get some rest today and be able to replenish and refresh yourself so you can be good for yourself. Take care. Hello. I'm going to run out. I need to go to the grocery store. But, a good thing happened today. My bank card had expired, so other stuff that I had on auto pay, my bank card was like, oh, you need to, renew. So one of them was my Planet Fitness gym membership, and I'm just like, I am not going back to the gym. I don't care. So I need to physically walk in there and just, give my information. Of course, I can't figure out how to, on the app it's not there. I guess you have to come into the gym. I have no problem. I'll wear my mask, walk in and cancel my membership. And hey, $10 adds up. I mean, that's like some extra lentils and bananas or something, a lot of seeds for the garden. But yeah, I have no intention of going back to an inside gym. The pandemic has changed your options about what you need to do and what you should be doing. So I'm like, yeah, I'll walk outside. If I can't walk outside, I got some freehand weights, and I have a jump rope, and I can make it work. It's 42 million workout videos on YouTube, so be smart. But yep, heading out to the store before it storms again, in between storms. And my husband's back is like killing him, so he can't go to the grocery store and pick up our stuff. So, oh well, it needs to be done. Talk to you soon. Hey everybody, happy Sunday. Wow, today's my dad's birthday. Yeah, he is 66. Looking good, looking good. But on the other hand, we had some really sad news. One of our members passed. And so, you know, just like remembering her today. Great woman, wonderful, like matriarch for her family, smart businesswoman. Her husband talked about how they have this really thriving construction business. And he says all because of her. She wrote the business plan. She researched information. She got grants. She was just like, wow. In one moment, you know, you're celebrating life, and in the other, you're celebrating death. And so, of course, thoughts and prayers with her family and our church family, because she's a member of our church. So, you know, some chit chat already about, we have a funeral here. What is that going to be like? And we're just like, it most likely be a graveside service, because you have to be smart, but respectable. And my coworker gave me some lovely eggplant and vegetables from her garden, and here's a lovely red pepper, and I'm going to make eggplant parmesan tonight for dinner. So many lovely fresh farm ingredients. Don't want this to be my new normal, but here we are in the mask trying to get in some walking. Happy Friday, everybody. Ooh, man, we got a ton of rain last night. It's so hard. Man. But my garden is being attacked by aphids. They some grimy looking jokers too. And they just like eating the leaves of my zucchini. But I got something for them. I got some neem oil. Yep. And in between rain, I'm gonna have to spray. Because they cannot have my garden. That's my food! What's up, everybody? It's Friday! Woo! Heading home. Had a very productive week. But man, rain. You know, it's like you do all these preventive things to stay safe while you're out working, and then you get home, you have to do stuff that's like, crap, I already took a shower. But yeah, I was just talking to one of my friends today. She's just like, well, where's there to go that's safe? And I'm like, we went to this lake a couple weeks ago, and I was just like, once we got there, and just, when I sat in a chair, I just felt like the stress leave my body. I said, I want that feeling again. I'm going back there. So I'm taking off a couple of days from work, and my husband and I are going up there. And even if it's a full day trip, or either just maybe rent a cabin just for one day, you know. I love staycation, but like during this pandemic, it's just insane. But you know, it is nice to completely unplug and refresh, and you need that. But enough of that. It's Friday, and I'm gonna add this piece to my video, upload it, edit. I need to buy some books. I have a lot of magazines. Like I have Hidden Figures, found that. But I just need some like really good black books to read. I have so many lists, and so it's a lovely thing, you know. last year we didn't have this problem, but if you want to find all of these books by like Asada Shakur, you could find them, and now they're only available through PDF, unless you know someone that has a copy, you know. So that's a good thing. So these books are like rare items and hard to get items, which is a good thing. But it's just also like, oh man. But I do have a Toni Morrison book and a couple of Toni Morrison books. So I may just reread that this weekend. I have Beloved and The Bluest Eye. I might reread that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll reread that. Do some self-care. I have some wonderful bath salts. Take a nice hot bath. But everybody's into like brands and high-end stuff. Let me tell you what I discovered. If you have a Kroger in your area, we do. To us and where I live at, Kroger is like, oh, the high-end grocery store. Besides, you know, Fresh Market. It's like you want cheap, you go to Walmart. I like Aldi for produce. Every once in a while, you want like not to spend a fortune, but you want like a different level to your food. So, me being vegetarian, my little treat is like a really good cheese pizza. And I always have vegetables, so I throw my own roasted vegetables on there. And so one Friday, my husband and I were, this is the other thing. We can't find a black-owned restaurant that we can get dinner at, which, you know, for me, it's vegetarian and for our area, it's kind of limited. Like, I want to support you, but I can't eat sides all the time. You're not going to kill me with rice and potatoes. Like, I need a vegetable with some nutrients in it. Excuse me. Yeah, but it's just like, yeah, I need something with some sustenance. So I'm just like, went to Kroger one day because, you know, he was just like, the place he'd been going to, like, yeah, let's just go to Kroger and get some food. So he got barbecue. And so I'm like, well, let me get a pizza. And then Kroger has their, you know, black label brand. It's called Private Selection. And it was a mushroom, Parmesan. It's like 4 different high-end beautiful cheeses with a little bit of parsley with truffle oil. And I'm in the freezer, I was like, what? Mushrooms on this like thin crust pizza? Truffle oil. And I just thought like, this is gonna be good. When I tell you, this pizza only costs $5.99. When I tell you, I put it on my pizza stone. When I tell you, I nearly ate the whole doggone thing. When I tell you, I didn't have to do, you know, add no salt, no pepper, no crushed flakes, nothing to zhuzh it up. We didn't need no hot sauce, didn't need sriracha, nothing. It was perfect. And I was just like, oh, wow. And I just kept saying over and over, like, this is so good. Oh my God, this is so good. It's so many mushrooms on that pizza. As if I'm thinking, like, if I made this at home, like, I wouldn't put this many mushrooms on this pizza. Oh, gosh. I saw an idiot plow through a crosswalk and there's a human being walking through it. People don't pay attention. Don't have any common sense. It's so stupid. And another one just flies by me, like, where are you going? If you kill someone, you're not going to get anywhere sooner. People are just stupid. I digress. But yeah, if you have a Kroger in your area, it's Private Selection at Kroger, freezer section. There's all kind of lovely selections of pizza. And just like a little hidden, like, guilty pleasure you found. It's like something good, yummy, you can afford it. And then so, I am such a creature of habit. So the next Friday, I was just like, I already know what I want to eat. He's like, are you getting that pizza again? Like, yeah. And so I called him when I was leaving work. And by the time I got on the highway to head home, he was just like, okay, I got your pizza. I preheated the oven. And I'm like, okay, so I had the pizza again the next weekend. So this is the 3rd weekend. And so he had texted me when I got in the car. And he said, please don't tell me you want that pizza again. And I said, well, I might do the vegetable option. Because they have a vegetable, I don't know, I think it's fire roasted Italian seasoned vegetables with mushrooms on it. And so I was like, I might try the vegetable one. And then he texted me back. He's like, no, you want the mushroom again. And I'm like, I'll try the vegetable one.